in Isaiah 60, we are called, rise, rise in splendor, for your light has come. Rise in splendor, for your light has come. Beloved, so it's important to understand that from the beginning of the birth of Jesus Christ, God has in mind everybody. You know, there's temptation to think that his birth was for only the Jews. No. By his birth, his coming, the plan of salvation had all in mind. It has that inclusive nature. Not only reserved and then we becoming the second and all that. Though it's progressed from a stage to a stage, we can say that we're all in mind. Because in the Christmas story genealogy, we have names which are not Jewish names. We have names which are not Israel's names. Ruth, Naomi, and all that. They were not people of the Jewish culture. They came from afar. So how come they are part of that story of Jesus? So that already makes us understand that his birth, salvation of man, was for everyone. Now we come down to today's gospel, the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. And so we see light being revealed, a star shining in the eastern part of the world. They were not Jews. They were not Israelites. But they were the Orientals. And then they saw the star, and we are told they followed the star. The star led them to where Jesus was born, to worship the baby Jesus in that beautiful manger. Even when Herod, a Jew, was not ready to hear the story of Jesus. When many of his people in his house, they began to say, how can this be? Can a king be born? Can another person be born? No. We have only Herod and all that. But beloved, they came from the eastern part. When they saw the star, when they saw the light, and then they came to worship. And so in the manger, we have those who are not Israelites. We have those who are not from Jerusalem. We have those who are not Jews, but worshiping the baby Jesus. So that should bring to mind that the salvation of man has been planned by God for everyone. We are all inclusive. And so as we celebrate Epiphany, we celebrate Jesus revealed as the light of the world. Jesus revealed as the light of the world. And so we have every cause to rise. We have every cause to rise in splendor because our light has come. The word rise connotes the meaning of getting up, taking a position, a different level, an increase in something, presupposing that something wasn't right. There was a loss, there was failure. Things were not going as they should be. And so when we read the first reading from Isaiah, we are told, because darkness had taken place, because man had denied the light and chosen to live in darkness, things were not going as they should be. But now there's a cause to rejoice because the light has come, where there will be a change, where we are called to rise, where we are called to increase, where we are called to get up from our slumber, where we are called to be productive, because light gives productivity. Light gives productivity. So Jesus coming into our lives, there's a new change. There's a new kind of movement that will rise in that beauty, in that splendor. Because he is the light of the world. He has been there from the beginning. And so we have a reason to accept this light in order to rise, in order to get up, in order to hold on to our faith and to develop and to grow in that. That is important to accept. So accepting this light means accepting Jesus. So for us to rise in splendor, because our light, who is Jesus, has come, we must accept Jesus first. That's the first thing to do. Accept him. So when the light was revealed in the Orientals, in the eastern part, the Magi, though we know by by 3 because of the gates. There could be more. We are told they left everything behind and they accepted the light and followed the light in the star, which resembles Jesus. So if we are called to rise in splendor because of our light coming, Jesus in the world, then what? Accept Jesus. Accept him. Now, when you have accepted him in order to rise again, there should be a movement. There should be a change in our lives. So the Magi saw the light, they accepted it, that something has happened, and they moved. They left everything behind, and they began moving towards him. So accepting Jesus who has been revealed, we must leave certain things behind. We must move from our old ways of life, from the old ways of things we do, from our sin, the darkness, which is talked about in the first reading, the darkness of sin, we must leave behind. And then begin to move. There should be a change. We shouldn't remain there. Nobody accepts Jesus and it remains there. No. Once you have accepted him as the light, your light, something must change in you. Because light dispels darkness. So accept, move. And now when you have moved, you must be led to worship. Your life must become that of worshiping the Lord. They came there and we are told they worshiped the Lord. And in the course of their worship, they offered something in thanksgiving to the living. Giving incense to men and frankincense, gold and all that. Gold showing his kinship. Incense because he's a priest. Frankincense because of his death to save mankind. They worship the Lord. And when you have encountered this light and worship this light, then you must take a different route. So remember, after encountering Jesus, an angel revealed himself to them that do not go the same direction. Beloved, as we celebrate Epiphany in this new year, we must have a different direction. We must take a different route. We must make a different way to always build your faith up. The things we didn't put it up, we are called to leave them behind. So beloved, Jesus has come. He has been revealed to us as the light of the world. And so we have every cause to rejoice.